Hi, this is Steve. Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review. In this video, I'll be featuring Eaglemoss's Back to the Future Delorean. I am on issue 33. Welcome back. This is the magazine for issue 33 for Back to the Future DeLorean. Build the iconic 80s time machine in 1/8 scale. As I open this up, first thing they do is they show us how you can subscribe to this. So if you want to subscribe to it, head over to Eaglemoss.com and they will be more than happy to get you started with the subscription. Table of contents is once again is broken down into 3 areas. Drive time, which is the assembly instructions, rabbit tails, and a time traveler's guide. High glossy paper here, very nice magazine. I enjoyed the articles, they're a lot of fun to read. Here's a listing of all our parts, and then we start assembling our cover for the fuel tank bottom plate, and then the cover for the batteries. See that here. Then the article gets into how Robert Zemeckis went straight from Back to the Future to Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and it's a couple of pages of that, and then an article of the Time Traveler's Guide where Marty sees a different side of his rundown high school back in 1955. Then they give us a preview of what's coming up in 34, which is the chassis front upper area. So with that, let me get the parts out and we'll assemble this issue. Be right back. Here's the parts for issue 33, and you can see we just got the cover plates here, and they filled to be all plastic. So I'll take these out, we'll get a closer look. Here's a close-up of the parts, and we received the cover plate for the fuel cell, plastic obviously here, and we also received the cover for the battery compartment. Screws we got were LM screws and BM screws. Alright, so the first step is we install this cover here, and you want to do a dry fit on that first. We're going to install some BM screws up front. These BM screws will be 4 BM screws up front, and then the ones on the back are going to be LM screws. The LM screws are a little bit longer, so since we're going into metal, we'll do what I always do, is I'm going to lubricate those holes with my Vaseline lip balm, and you can use any kind of lubricant that you like. I like this because it's not messy. It doesn't smell. There's no odor involved. I don't know about you, but I don't want my car to smell like machine oil, because some of that stuff can really stink that's out there. It's your choice. Plus, this prevents me from breaking off any of the screw heads, because these screws are going to go right into metal and are going to cut their own threads. So run less of a risk of breaking the screws or stripping the heads off. So we'll go ahead and fit this down. And you can see our switch right there, nice and ready there. And we'll put our first BM screw into this. Just going to get it started. I'm not going to tighten it down. I want to get them all started first. So I hope a bunch of you have already subscribed to this in the US. I know I have a friend that subscribed to it many months ago, and he's way up there in the issues, and he's still waiting for some of the parts to arrive. So obviously they're back order on a lot of the parts. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the LM screws in. You can see it's a little bit of a longer screw. So by the time I get up in the 70s, I would think they would have the parts available. Eaglemoss has been really good. They haven't let me down yet with any of the parts and stuff that I've needed. So I think they have it all timed out. And the other thing you got to consider too right now is what's going on in the world. And obviously getting stuff in from China is not happening. I ordered some models from overseas, from China, back in late February, early March, and they have yet to arrive. They were going to be some kit reviews I was going to do for you, and obviously I can't do those because those models have not arrived. So you got to be patient with Eaglemoss. They're doing the best they can with their customer service and trying to help you out. And of course, if you want a refund, I'm sure they will refund you. So that is it. I've got all the screws tightened down on that panel. Last step is we go ahead and put the cover for the battery on. That just snaps in just like that. So that wasn't hard at all. That was kind of fun. So that really looks cool how they got the battery compartment on the bottom, accessible, on and off switch that powers up your car, and it's ready to go. I'm really seeing this come along greatly. So this is it for issue 33. Stay tuned for issue 34. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications and updates. With that, please subscribe and don't get left out. Happy modeling, everybody. Take care.